Hi Aries, this is Paula from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to be doing your love reading for the next week or two. So let's go ahead and see what's going to be in your energy, how your person's coming in towards you. So let's go ahead and see what their main energy is with the Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit, how do they feel about Aries, please? How do they feel about Aries in the next couple of weeks? Okay. So we have two cards that, oh, that was too many. I thought it was just two, but it's a bunch of them. But just in case it falls out again, what came out is date, karmic relationship, and the Grim Reaper. So for some of you, it could be that your person feels like they are dealing with a karmic situation, either with you or someone else. And they feel like this relationship is done, and now the only option they have is to start dating other people. It could also be that your person probably sees you as a person that they want to date because they had another situation prior to you and they ended that. But that's only maybe for some of you. But we're going to go ahead. Okay, came out. All right, let's see. Abundance. So some of you guys could be attracting somebody that ended something else and now they're coming towards you because they feel like there's some type of abundance towards the situation, or they could just be having a positive mindset overall. So it says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So that is where your person is at. Either they're seeing you this way or they feel this way about you. But let's see what else comes out with that, okay? All right, Spirit, give me some more information. Clarify the oracle card, please. Yep, take a look. So what we got is the Six of Wands, and it did come out in reverse, but for right now, I'm just going to take them upright. All right, yeah, look at this. Broken heart. And then right there, it flipped over. They have the Two of Pentacles there. So let's see. Wow. Ooh, and the Ten of Swords. All right, there's quite a bit of stuff going on between you and this person. So let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Two more, Spirit. We got the Judgment. What else, Spirit? Give me one more. And then once we have all of these out, we're going to go ahead and read them for the way they are, and then I'll go ahead and clarify them with the little deck here. And they have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So what I see right now, this did come out in reverse, but I just kind of took it and turned it around. But what's going on here is that there is emotional healing that needs to happen between you and this person. Now, I feel like they're in this space where probably they feel that they need to keep a positive mindset and need to keep going forward regardless of what happens between you and them, because they feel like there's something that that they want. And in order to have whatever it is that they want or what they're trying to manifest, they have to stay in a different mindset, right? And so what we have here is a person that felt that they needed to have victory with you, or just a situation, something needed to happen where there need to be acknowledgement, or someone wanted victory and wanted things to move forward in the right direction. But then things got really rocky. Someone was hurt by a decision or by actions. Things happened between you and them that it just like literally broke someone's heart. And I feel like a lot of it had to do with people's priorities, things that they were putting time into. And they felt like maybe, you know what, I'm not being put as a priority right now. There's a lot of things that this person is juggling, and I just feel like things are not going as planned because I'm not being put first, or my feelings aren't being acknowledged, or something here is not being acknowledged within this relationship or myself. And so, yeah, so much has happened that now we're hurting and feeling that things are off balance here. Okay. Now, on the bottom here, we have the Ten of Swords. Now that we have gone through everything, like something popped off, something was exposed or something was opened up to the reality of the issues of this relationship. And now that we're at the forefront, we've seen everything that we had to see. Not only do we have a broken heart and, things weren't going in the right direction, now there's an ending here that was super painful and it was very hard to get over. We are in this process that now we already know everything's out in the open. We already know the truth of how things are in this relationship. And all we can do is just ride this ending and just kind of like allow it to happen. And the thing is that when we allow for things to be, things are going to be set in place the way it should. Okay? And what I mean by that is that now that this ending's here, if we allow this ending to happen and not hold on to anything and we grieve and we move forward, then all of a sudden healing's going to take place. Forward movement's going to take place. We're going to be in the right state of mind, abundance, where we finally get through the healing. Now we're in a positive mindset to open ourselves up to something either new or open ourselves up to being okay and accepting a lot of things that have happened and acknowledging what we did in the situation. Now, the judgment here is about looking at what could resurrect or what needs to stay. And in this situation, everything that has happened here, we're hurt, we're sad, things ended, or things kind of like emotionally didn't go in the right direction. We're not in the same space, but we do love each other. There's a lot of love here. Do we need to work on this again, or do we need to patch things up? What do we need to do here? There is an opportunity for somebody to really think things through and figure out, do we really want to end this? Do we really want to allow for a new beginning to happen here, or for us to move forward in separate directions? And someone is thinking that way. Somebody else already know that the ending is here. It already happened and that's it, right? But somebody is really hesitant and like they're there in that place of going through the ending, but can we resurrect this? Is there an opportunity to give this a second chance? And guess what? The person who's thinking that way, see the eyes? See how it's looking this way? Is looking towards the Queen of Wands. There you are. This person is looking at you like, do you think there is another opportunity to work on this? Can we talk about this? Can we fix this? Can we come up with a better solution to deal with our issues? And guess what? Your mind is somewhere else. See how she's looking elsewhere? She's not even looking back at this angel back here. She's not looking at this judgment. So it's not you thinking about second chances. It's not you wanting to go back to anything. If at all, you're actually focused on something else. And I think what people don't realize about Aries people is that if you allow for something to close between you and an Aries will take that literally. They're not going to sit here and play mind games. They're not going to sit here and hold on. No, you guys are like truthful when it comes to moving forward and just going on to the next thing. And it may hurt you to do so, but you guys are in this space where you guys are always thinking about the new or always moving towards something else. And you guys just don't stick around in things long enough, right? And so if this person really thought that you're going to stick here and stay on all this past hurt stuff, you're like, nope, that's not where I'm at. I'm like actually focused on other things that bring me joy, other things that I want to move forward on. I have things that I have to do. Some of you guys are more focused on your creativity and moving forward towards other things that are going to bring you success in life. And it's going to give you that passion and growth. And so you're just like kind of like on a different plane. And I feel like maybe now the abundance may have to do with you. So maybe you're in that space where you're feeling abundant, you're ready to move forward, you're done with all of this stuff back here, but somebody else is still thinking about these things back here. But you're just more like, no, I got things to do. I'm ready to move forward. I got stuff going on. I just don't have time to really be dwelling on this stuff back here. But let's go ahead and clarify and see what's really going on. All right, Spirit. Can you clarify the Six of Wands? Okay, that was quick. Alrighty. So what we got here is the Nine of Cups. Let's see what else. And we got the Knight of Cups with the Fool. Okay. So we are in this space of we want to find our own fulfillment and happiness and joy and movement and something that's going to bring me exactly what I need, what I've been looking for, what fills my cup, what makes me just extremely happy. And I feel like because the Fool does represent Aries, I feel like you in your own way found victory in spite of the hurt and all the issues that you've had with whoever this is. And I think you decided that you definitely did disconnect. You're focused more on your own personal growth and happiness and wanting to move over towards something that's going to give you that joy and peace and everything that you've been looking for. And so, yeah, you're just kind of like light and free, ready to move forward. Yes, it was painful. Yes, I grieved, but I'm ready to kind of like do my thing. And just this time, I need to focus on me and make me happy. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Three of Swords. Okay. We got the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. And we have the Four of Swords. Interesting. What else? Oh, and the Queen of Cups. So, some of you guys may have dealt with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but whoever this is was the one that went through the world of pain. They went through that stressful period of being hurt and holding on to that. And so even though their thoughts is to continue to remain loving, caring, and generous in their giving, and I think they're in this space where they're in heavy contemplation in their mind, where they want peace. Even though the pain is there, this person has decided to go ahead and find their own peace in the midst of something that to them was very turbulent and it was rocky in this relationship. And they felt like they probably personally, because of how emotionally wrapped up they were in this situation, they couldn't move into peaceful waters. So this person's kind of like stuck in between two places, like ready to move forward and be at peace and rest and just let this go. And the other parts of them, there's still some inklings of them still in that place of going through rockiness mentally over this situation. So it's kind of like half and half for them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Two of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, which is good. So we are definitely trying to balance our lives out now. We're not in this space to be sitting here fighting anymore. We're not doing that. What we thought, what we weren't seeing eye to eye anymore. It's like we're not even in that place anymore. Because I think in both of your realities, you are going towards your contentment. They're trying to do their healing and move on from the hurt. So it's like you both have taken on different ways of dealing with the pain and the hurt and the endings between you and them. So how you operate is different than how they operate, and how they're dealing with their healing is how they're dealing with it, and how you deal with it is just you just going on and working on you and loving on you, right? And so now that two people are definitely doing that and they're working on this on their own selves, because I see two people working on their own healing and their own forward movement. Now there's no disagreements, there's no arguing, there's nothing. Now it's time for individually to be balanced out and to find what makes us balanced, what makes us work better, how can we put things that need to be in priority in the right place, and everything else can be put to the side. But now there's no arguments of where we stand or what's going on. Like, we're both doing our own thing and trying to be in a good place. What else, Spirit? Yep. So what we got here is the Eight of Cups. We understand that there's no fighting because we're moving on from the old stuff. We don't want to continue to hold on to a relationship that was not working, that wasn't going anywhere. We weren't getting our fulfillment. And somebody went to go find a relationship that was more at peace and no fighting, nothing. Like, they just, okay, I'm ready to move forward. Yep, Eight of Rods, and it was very fast. We talked about this. We ended things. We're okay. Let's move on. You go that way. I go this way. I'm not happy here. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm ready to move forward. Now I'm ready to move successfully. And I think once we're in that mindset to move successfully, now we're in a balanced place in our lives. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Ten of Swords. Nine of Swords, yes. Let me see. The Nine of Swords is here, and I feel that because it seems like you're more in this space of kind of like moving a little bit quicker out of things. It may be your person that they did deal with this ending very hard, and so it put them into this stressful state, sad state, depression maybe. Others, like, they just worried over the whole situation. And it could also been you as well, because sometimes we take action to move forward and do what we need to do. But as we move and we know what we're trying to do, we also carry some of the hurt or the endings, and some of that still kind of like lingers a little bit. And so it may stay and remain for a little while, because the swords don't stick around long enough, okay? But it's something that just comes in quickly and we deal with it and then we're done. But if this might have been your person, but for some of you, this could be you as well. Like, as you're going and moving forward and finding victory and finding your own happiness, there's still some of this lingering a little bit of, you know, this ending really did hurt. Let's see what else. Okay, so what popped out is the six of rods in reverse. See how I told you the Six of Rods, the Six of Wands came out in reverse in the beginning, and I turned it upside right. Maybe next time I'll just leave it in reverse because it still came out that way anyway. So yes, somebody's stressing and has had that moment of hurting over something that just did not go as planned. This relationship was not victorious. It didn't grow. Nothing came from it. And I wanted it to. I have the desire for it. I wanted to be acknowledged in this relationship. I wanted for things to, you know, to be good between the both of us. And it did not happen. What else, Spirit? Okay, so now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So even though we are in a state of dealing with the ending and hurt and all that, with the Eight of Pentacles, what we did not give up on is working on ourselves. And I see someone who has dealt with the pain, who has dealt with the ending, and they're really taking this on, and they're doing a fantastic job allowing for things to kind of like go through the process, because now that they're healing, even they're like facing the pain, they're facing the hurt, and they're facing the acceptance of the ending. Now that they can do that, regardless of how they feel, what's still remaining is them putting in the work to better themselves, to become a better person, to really focus on their finances and work. Some of them to kind of like help them through all of this. They are fixated on work and making money, and becoming better. Some of them are going to school. Some of them are very invested on growing and becoming more than what they are right now, which is a good thing. So honestly, what I see, whoever this is, I have to give kudos to them because it takes a lot to go through emotional grief and pain and feeling like they were not done right, still holding on to all that pain, but still being able to work on themselves and move forward regardless of what happens. So let's go ahead and take a look at Judgment. Whoa. Okay, so what we got here is Justice. And we also have the Two of Cups. Wow. And the Ten of Swords again. What? Okay. So what is happening here is that we are allowing for things to die out. What is best and what is fair for a relationship that we thought was supposed to be a beautiful union. We felt like we were each other's strength. We had a good bond. We understood each other. We saw each other eye to eye. We were soulmates. We were divinely guided. But for whatever reason, right now was not the time, or whenever this ended was not the time. And what is being done right is allowing to call judgment and say, hey, yeah, it's okay. We can bury this now and we can move forward from it, because there is something here that neither of you were coming together. Like, you guys came together. Yes, it was, the possibility was there to take it further, but there's other things happening in the mix that just really ruined the situation between you and them. And there's a lot of hurt feelings because you guys truly believe, and there's two people here. You both believe that you felt like you belonged to each other. But a lot of stuff has happened between you and them that you both were able to say, okay, we're just going to allow for this to kind of like go on, like move on from it, or allow it to end because this is the right thing to do, because that's what Justice does. They weigh out all the good and the bad. They look at every aspect of something, and then they say, okay, this is the right thing to do now. Let's balance the scales and make things right. And I feel like now that after this ending, maybe we're looking at this situation after this ending and trying to do what is right and what is fair for the both of you concerning this ending in this situation. All right, Spirit, go ahead. Give me the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what we got is the Knight of Swords. We got the Two of Rods. And let's see. We also have the King of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what else. One more, Spirit. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you guys, I feel like this is you, Aries. Queen of Wands down here. You guys did logically what was right. You let this situation, as well as the other person you're dealing with, you allow for things to just kind of like move forward. That's it. We're done here. We just got to do what is best. And logically, you're like, okay, I need to make a choice to move forward. And I need to plan to move towards something that has my attention right now. And what has my attention is the King of Pentacles. What I desire, or what I've been looking at or really fixating on, is on somebody that I have, either you decided to move towards somebody else, and that's what caused this ending for you and them, that you decided to move and chose somebody else, a King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And so this seemed more stable for you. It seemed like it was something that was in a different vibration than what you had with this other person. And so you decided to head in this way and choose to be here. And the thing is that you put in the work to focus on this other relationship that you did invest time in, but for whatever reason, look at the person right there. Look at how he's looking. He doesn't look too happy. And it seems like this person has already invested time in working in this other relationship, that they're like, okay, so when am I finally going to get something out of this relationship or get out of what I want from it? Because I already put in time. So what's going on now? Like, I've been waiting here for a minute. And so you planted your seeds in a different area, and you thought it was going to go somewhere because this person came in a high vibration as well, like they're wanting stability, and so did you. But where is the fruits of it? Like, we planted, but it's slowly coming in, and we're like, I'm ready to have more than what it is right now. And I feel like I took a loss with somebody else to invest in something else that is not speedily showing me what I've been wanting. And so maybe you are in this space of thinking like, damn, I let go of somebody else to deal with another situation, and then it's like the production or the growth or the investment is like super hella slow, and I'm not seeing everything that I need to see quite yet. And it's kind of frustrating, or it's just like, did I like fumble the bag here? Now, if that's not the situation, it could be that you have decided to focus on something else that to you logically makes more sense. And it's something that you feel like you did take time to like produce and work on, and you're still taking care of this situation with somebody else. Or maybe you are looking to do that. Like, if you're not with anybody after leaving this situation, you're more in this state of mind like, I want something that is going to grow, something that I can put hard work into and grow with this person and just see the fruits of my investment in someone and they invest in me. That's what I'm wanting. But abundance is here. And so I'm trying to see how all of this correlates, because let me just see. Let me draw some more cards. Spirit, go ahead and give me the outcome between Aries and their person. This person was coming up for them. What's going on here? Again, the Six of Swords in reverse. No lie. It came out that way over here. Yep. I think we're still in that mental state of, we're still like, even though we're doing the work and we did everything we needed to do to move on and everything, but something mentally is bugging because this is the outcome. I feel like it's both of you. Something is bugging you about what is going on between you and this person up here, not this person over here. Something's happening here where we're like, I wanted to move towards peaceful waters, but it's not happening. And it's because I feel like maybe I fumbled the bag, or maybe I still have some reservations, or still have some old feelings still lingering for someone back here. If you did look at somebody else, you're just wondering, was this the right thing to do? And if it's not, it's like somebody is in this state of like, I'm still not at peace, and I'm not in that place right now where things are smoothed out quite yet. Spirit, can you clarify the Six of Swords in reverse, please? Can you clarify the Six of Swords in reverse, please? Well, the Temperance is here in reverse. Okay, there's another one. The King of Rods. Oh, sorry. Did I have this deck upside down? No, it was in the upright. It's just coming out in reverse. The King of Rods in reverse. What else? And the Three of Rods. Okay, so there's still, like, we're in the process of still healing. We haven't healed completely. We don't have the patience that we did at one point, or the patience is not there. But something is very, very out of whack emotionally, and we're not exactly where we need to be in our spirit. And so here you are, King of Rods. That's you. There you are. You are still dealing with this. Whatever this is between you and this person, even though the endings, there's something about it that still has you either up in your feelings or has you upset about what is going on. And maybe how things went between you and this person, it just kind of left you feeling like, I want to move forward. I want to get up out of this. And I feel like with abundance, I feel like this is what abundance is right here, right? Because he's waiting for his ships to come in. He knows that it's coming in, and I'm ready to take that on. And I'm here ready to receive it and put in the work to take everything that's from those ships back there. And here's abundance. It's like, I want abundance in our relationship, but I'm still dealing with a whole lot of crap. I'm not fully healed yet. I'm very upset with how things have gone. I don't feel emotionally balanced out. Like, something is very off. And I want to do this. I finally want to be set free from this and be abundant in a relationship, but I feel like I can't. And I'm just wondering if this person, like, if you notice, like, you were like, whoop, I'm ready to go. Yep, let me go do what makes me happy. Let me move on from this. I'm going to go do my own little thing over here. And this person stayed behind, facing the hurt, facing the ending, dealing with everything mentally and grieving. But at the same time, they put in the work to work on themselves and heal themselves and do all of that. And a lot of the time, I feel like we are so quick to just kind of move from one relationship to another and not sit back and stop. Like, we don't need to jump into anything else after we just got out of something. Like, we need to give ourselves some time to fully just kind of like catch our bearings and deal with everything and face the emotions of all that happened. So that way we don't carry this residue into anything else, or carry the residue for the next year or two. And so there is something that is making you upset, or feeling emotionally imbalanced, and not having that peace of mind, or being able to, like, being able to kind of like mentally feel like things are smooth now. And so I feel like some of you guys did go into another situation thinking it was going to be so much better, and I invested time over here because it's better, and like all of a sudden it's like it's showing here that it's not a whole lot better. If anything, like I worked and worked and worked, and everything is coming in super slow in this other relationship. And if it's not another relationship, it could be that you're really wanting something, a different type of relationship, but you're still stuck dealing with some of this residue back here. Okay? And it's like, yeah. But your person did go through their own stuff, and so did you. And I think there is an opportunity to have abundance in a relationship, whether it be with this person or somebody else, or trying to fix this, or just really trying to really detach and move forward in something else that you already decided to work on. There is the opportunity to have abundance, but I think it's all about facing our situation, going through the process to finally be at peace, to finally not hold on to old things, or hold on to pettiness or anger, or just like negativity. You don't want to hold on to nothing. Finally being able to heal truly within. And once you do that, now you're being set free to go to something new. But when you don't do that, you stay stuck, regardless of what relationship you're in. Spirit, can you give me an advice for Aries, please? And I mean, you can take this as it resonates. This could also be the other person. Okay, this could also be the other person. Okay, so we got the Emperor in reverse. That's you. I don't know how else to say this. I don't know how else to say this, okay? Because I'm not going to bullshit you. You guys see me shoveling the cards and they come out. It came out in reverse. So I really feel like you're very angry. I don't know the whole situation. It's whatever I see and I tell you. But there is something that is putting you so off. And you are fixated on love, brand new love. And it's there. But the thing is, there's something there, Aries, that you are either you're angry, you're pissed, or you're trying to find ways to have what you want, regardless of how you get it. And I think it's coming from a different place. So I hope you guys don't take offense to what I'm about to say. But I'm just wondering if there's a lot of manipulation, or if there's like how you're coming about it is a bit much. And because of how you're coming at it, Aries, Spirit is giving you advice and is telling you, if you want new love, you're going to have to change how you are handling things, how you're dealing with things that didn't go well. What did you do within this past relationship that you need to make acceptance with, that you need to take ownership of, that you need to personally heal from, or that you need to do stuff? Because if you saw here in the beginning, you're quick with it. You're out. I'm going to go do me. I'm going to go be happy. I'm out. Boom. But there's nothing here that shows you facing what this other person faced. Look at the difference. This person faced, accepted, dealt, healed from this. And then there's you. Look at how beautiful that looks. Look at how great that looks. Love everywhere. Me, I'm happy. I'm moving forward. Here I am. I'm ready to set loose. But where is that Aries that actually faced all this dark, murky stuff? It's easy to run away. It's easy to get away from it all, and not face it and go into something else, or desiring something so much, but still hold on to resentment, or still hold on to certain things. And love is not going to come true in its true form if you don't release certain things, okay? And I mean, this could be the other person too. But the advice is, let's see, let me throw some cards on this, is to come from a different angle and really release and work on yourself to the point where when new love does come, you're ready for it. You're emotionally available to it. You can be set free from everything that has happened and just be cool. Spirit, go ahead and clarify. You have the Strength in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Give me two more, Spirit, before I say anything. And we have the Five of Rods. Oops, that was a lot. That's a lot. Let me get all of these up. Hold on, guys. That's a lot of cards. Let me just, one more, Spirit. I just want one more. Okay, right there. You got the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. And then you also have the Two of Swords. So the advice is, we got to get out of this mindset of like, there's something here that, you know, it's like there's something inside of you that still wants to fight and still do, like, see the Five of Rods, not seeing eye to eye. There's arguments. There's like getting back at each other, and there's just too much negativity. And you have the Strength card in reverse, and usually a person who has it on the upright, they know how to tame themselves. They worked on themselves. They're more in a positive space to really have enough bravery and strength to do things properly in the right way, and it's in the upside down next to the Five of Rods. So you are stuck in between not being able to control when you lash out at this person, or because of your anger, or thinking about everything that happened between you and this person, like you didn't fully set free from it. You're stuck in between all this negativity, and then also being in that other mind of, I really want love, but I want love on my own. I want to give it to myself, but I also want to be able to grow and be good on my own. For others of you, it could be like this water sign keeps popping up. It could be that this water sign accepted a lot of the stuff that happened and moved forward, and now they're okay. That they're on their own. They're thriving by themselves. They gave love to themselves. They worked on their inner child and all the healing and everything they needed to do. And they're not stuck in this place anymore. And maybe it pissed you the hell off that they're okay, and you're like, now you're dealing with this situation, or dealing with something concerning them, and it's pissing you off. Or others of you could be that, I want to be happy being single. I don't want to continue to hold on to all of this resentment or all this hurt. Like I'm stuck in two places. So you know how this resonates for you, Aries. And if it doesn't resonate, definitely check out your other signs in your chart and see if that helps. Definitely your Virgo. Not your Virgo, I'm sorry. Your, oh my God. Your Venus, sorry. Check out your Venus. And whatever that is, a lot of the time that helps. Watch your Venus sign and see if you get a better reading. But this may resonate for somebody. It has to, because I wouldn't just be reading for no reason. But anyway, you guys take care. I was really hoping for a different type of read, but for right now, this is what's coming up. So somebody's getting abundance for sure. Somebody's in an abundant state while another person is dealing with old stuff. Okay? And if you're not at that place in the abundance yet, Aries, you will be. You just have to really get a hold of this and work on certain things. And then once you do, you'll be able to move forward and have that abundance and love. So that's all I have for you for now, Aries. You guys take care.